I need to say this is the first time I'm feeling, what do you call it, satisfied by an AI dungeon creation. After much trial and error, lots of error, or at least, maybe I'm just not melding the right original audio with the proposed audio, or genre, or anything, or maybe the audio is not quite loud or something, not quite wavy. I had to convert it from MP3 to WAV file. I took some audio from this wonderful synthesizer app from my iPhone called Synthbox. Well, let me confirm that. Synthbox. I think it is. Synth One. The fine folks at Synth One who created this little thing for your phone. It has a lot of stuff. And also it has a whole little metal ring. Let's see. Also, it has Wait. Where is... Wait, where did... There was supposed to be... I didn't, delete it, did I? Oh wait, no, there's still stuff here. No. That's weird. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So Synth 1 is the thing. I'm really being a great host, aren't I? So I took one of those arpeggio settings, and which is like, I think it's like ARP. Give me an ARP. No, give me an ARP. Give me an ARP. Give me an ARP. Give me an ARP. Oh, this is one. The Buchla Bills of Brooklyn. Or Brooklyn? Is it a Brooklyn? Yes, of Brooklyn. Preset by Matthew Fisher. Preset by Matthew Fisher. And I use that as a springboard to say, hey, make a Depeche Mode-like song. So, because that was an early band I was really into. I think I can be... Oh, no, please play it. No. Let's start this. Okay. There we go. So here it is. It's only a couple minutes. I don't know why it added that fire truck. Two fire trucks. Actually, that's just outside because, you know, pandemic. Pandemic and unrest. I'm waiting for the next layer to be done, and that's going to be the finished product. So yeah, that gave me a nice little chill of like, oh my god, it's something that doesn't conk out halfway through and burst into the artist talking in gibberish, which I like too. But I'll give you an example. Here's another one from this. Yeah, and it stops. It's like a interstitial cutting to commercial. But what are we going to do with this silence? Enjoy it? Dave Gahan band, the traffic, and a little bit of the weather. You can just feel the little flexus pedal. Let's just do the other one, because I'm also curious. I listened to it before, but I'm like, okay then. Exit didn't necessarily shut down, it just went underneath the realms of hearing, as it sometimes does. Alright, so now that we're with that out of the way, let's see. It's still layer 0, still baking. Okay, that's fine. Let's go to this scenario generator. La Papaya's scenario generator with 7600. 384 upvotes. It's my libation to whatever. Wink! Let's do it. Put your tags here. Oh yeah, we gotta think of tags. I'm gonna use all words that are around me. So I'm gonna start with north. Waterproof. We're gonna go west. Gummies. We're gonna go south. Aid. Let's go to aid. And then east. And none of these are actual directions. Where's east? Okay. Nuts. From nuts.com. Care package of nuts from nuts.com. They're great. They do good work. Clover. Okay. None above, none below. Strap. Clover strap. Waterproof gummies. 8 nuts. Clover strap. We'll see. I broke my fog and then too long. I've changed my routine. Now I'm.
In the coastal area of Oceania, there is an island plagued by poverty. The island has extreme seasons, with extended cold after summer and floods following monsoons. Humanity struggles with food and employment, although bases on marine life could relieve pressure from not fishing near the shore. A jelly-like creature clings to rocks on the shallow tide, waiting for storms or nightfall to turn into a slimy beast to feed and procreate.
A jellyfish-like creature clings to the rocks. Oh, jelly, gummy. This is the story. Gelator. No, discount. Of the viscous.
This is the story of Gelator, Viscount of the Viscous.
There we go.
A man disillusioned with human effort, he has donated the hundreds of millions of dollars he made in software and patents for medicine to be used in this town. He hopes to create a utopia where everyone works based on need and wants nothing, inspired by Buddhist philosophy and religions such as Thelema. Everyone is given a generous amount of dry rations every day, which consist of gummies, peanut butter, nuts, cookies, and cereal.
Morning exercises include via the Enochian Angel. What's that? Enochian Angels book. The Enochian John D. Oh yeah, there's that. But what's it from? Enochian Magic. Okay. Sorry, do little Book of Enoch.
Morning exercises include daily summonings of Enochian spirits via the Book of Enoch. This is mandatory since the collective action constitutes the fortification of the nation. The island has seen many barbarian raids off the sea, all while there is the perceived threat from the surrounding city-states, to which citizens have emigrated from since time immemorial. The gummy factories doubles as arms factories. The government and rich capitalists own gummies to protect themselves. Like all law, this too has passed down from an elder. A simple note on the gummy: sure, they seem innocuous children's treats, but their presentation acts as an obvious. It is true that the jelly sweets are surprisingly nutritious, and has saved many lives. In fact, Kit's father, an ex-baron of industry who was laid off during the Great Refugee Wave, found a job through making gummies. However, the nutrition comes with terrible costs to our environment and society. For one, it is the death of veganism in North Oceania. Those who have to shove the animals into the slurry machines find they have no appetite from plants anymore. Sweet or umami become the dominant flavor. Governments conserve meat stock by pumping gummies full of meat extracts and growth hormones, which seeps through the pores of the biscuit and fills the gummy from the inside. Which brings to another point: veganism is increasingly mocked throughout modern media, which has only escalated with time. Why should that be so? Hippocrates was wrong when he said, "Let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food." Medicine? Food? You better be making room for Jesus back there. It reduces the chance of cancer, saves lives, and overall makes society better. Surely, the government could regulate everything. As an ancient Chinese philosopher once said, "Can't see the trees for the forest." Modern Joe says, well, there's your problem, you got all those animals in the way. Here, I have invented a machine that will compress these finest of God's creatures into no more. This could very well be the most important solution to world hunger. Quench the thirst that the world doesn't know it will have yet. Condense everything into energy-filling products with 100% total nutrition. You won't need anything else ever again. Research has shown that VR genes are reactivated in pregnant cadavers hooked up to heart monitors. New Age teachers have told students sitting in conventional desks that their ancestors actually balanced on trees and went exploring rapidly after they had smelled flowers and chased butterflies, because they wanted to, because the heart monitors told them to. The children did it. Monkey see, monkey embed into epigenetic memory.
Oh god.
Or rather, human see, human do. Everything is so perfectly simple. Above school average? Are you kidding me? You don't need to go to college. That's not how it works anymore. Why torture yourself with math and square R? The hell with it. You get the point. The smallest cell that houses animalcule is the size of protozoa, but that doesn't matter to proper nutrition.
That's what animalcule.
Hence the famous adage from the earth themselves, I want what I want. That time has come. You didn't overhear your parents having sexual intercourse when you were conceived. The government water additives kill you by the hundreds, but this drink will make you feel 10 years younger. And so the oracle was accepted in the village. It's good to be home. Religion was supposed to give meaning and purpose to life. So what does that say about our society? The heart is always right. Do I steal it? The heart is much like the gut in that it more often than not has shit for brains, so treat carefully, and wash your hands. You've probably heard rumors of pink dolphins in the ocean. This is untrue, they actually exist in murky lakes. Well, you talked about destroying a what the fuck? How did you? And that was you? Good gog, bad vog. That's quite a story, Mr. Scrumbles, and sure to put you out to the job. As for you, Miss Washing Faps, your story is the most interesting. Here begins the ballad of Ms. Washing Faps. Once upon a time, a woman named Ms. Washing Faps dwelt in the bathroom. slow hand clap. Her dad happened to be a dirty old man who went around grabbing unsuspecting women's ass, and her mom was a dirty bitch who enjoyed the taste of piss-stained cocks and was also a dirty liar. Who told John Chaucer he could guest write the episode? Oh well, too late now.
Geoffrey Chaucer, sorry.
So when she was but a little youngling of 5, her dad broke into her room, and then once inside, he kissed her on the cheek and stuck his finger in her butt. Thankfully, some concerned citizens came to her aid. Damn shame they didn't kill the son of a bitch. During those days she spent a lonely childhood, not having a friend or any kind of social interaction whatsoever.
Okay. And not. What's her name? What's her name? Someone told me this. Oh, well, or it's you. Come on. Characters. Oh no, this is the actual police department. Nope. Mariska Hargitay. I needed to. Oh, this is DCMA. This is Twitch friendly. This is Twitch friendly podcast. Go to playlist.
The 8 Standards and Practices Unit enters. You say, Chris Maloney and Mariska Hargitay. It's not what it looks like. We put a damper. Bestiality is illegal. You'll have to wait until the next ice age before you fuck your daughter. He doesn't speak back, but you think if he could, his eyes would be full of daggers at you. Short break. You are unsure if there is a God or not. Let's ask this audience of children and their parents. Hey folks. Got yay or nay? Press the button in front of you. We'll give you some yogurt for your participation. We'll incorporate a positive response into the show. The audience loves it. You are an adopted child. Isn't that easy to write whenever another story doesn't fit your plan? You act strange. People avoid you like the plague. They love you, though too much for their own good, so hey, get rid of you. You go bend someone else over in the corner now. Loser. You grow and play games with the other children. You, like with a disease that kills millions, first love intensely on them until the disease gets weird at you and doesn't want to infect you anymore. That's how you do the exception is a girl in your grade. She's interesting, nerdy and quiet like you, but you have a thing for her that really can't be explained. She's in love with you because you're there, and because of that extra quality of yours, of bending over friends in the corner. She actually ends up stalking you, giving you poetry, and then crossing out the O in your name as an implication that you both have anal sex. You express your admiration for the respect of her own virginity, and you advise waiting until your other friends start doing anal. That way you won't get singled out as weird. Wait for us, you say. After enough time she ends up becoming normal. The problem, of course, is getting in trouble for some other bullshit. Just because you're quiet and strange doesn't mean you won't. The time that really sets it over the edge is when you get caught stealing lead from construction sites to sell off for money for shoe stuff, when really you stole the lead to take the weight off your jacket so you could fly around a bit. You understand how the ability to fly sometimes puts the everyday boners way backstage. An understudy issue, if you will. There is a lot of jealousy present. The girls have hated you for a long time since they think you flirt, but really you just bend over them in the corner without permission because it's fun. They're convinced you actually like one of these crazy girls as your girlfriend and that they can trust you, but they can't because reasons. Mary Saunders is her name. She whispers into your ear during class one time that she likes you. You whisper into her lapel, prove it. She got the last word, but you really think she's going to leave. The way you see it, one of three things will happen. The FBI are gonna storm in, the ATF are gonna storm in, or the team of lady doctors sent to protect her southern wellness region. Punching into a uterus is illegal and immoral. You're not invincible, kid. You gotta pick your battles. This here's one you shouldn't fight. Well, I wanted to try it. And besides, I saw her first. Whispers, so if she wants to challenge me, I'll fucking fight her. Do what you want, kid. But I'm putting it on your conscience that I advised against it. Okay class, what mindset do you want to win today? For misogyny, press 1, for misandry, press 2. Enter now. The common room TV switches on, showing the face of a woman with bleached blonde hair and blue eyeshadow. She's like an older version of Karen. Hello, she says, I'm Diana Wellesley. For those of you that don't know me, I'm the psychologist here on the patriarchy, as well as head of its underworld conducting businesses that are both legal and illegal. Please, give a big round of applause to our brilliant engineers and technicians. You applaud until the first calluses emerge. So, to all the women I've ever persecuted and abused. She looks embarrassed and it's hilarious. Half serious, half just being a dick, you give the phone and pig snort. I want to say I'm sorry. What I did was immoral, evil, and unforgivable. There's no excuse. Many of you might be asking, why now? Olivia Dew-News is dying. One person in the back goes, wait, what exactly did you do? Aha, you. The picture shakes as the crowd applaud wildly. It pans out to show a woman beating someone in the face with a walkie-talkie. By the time it pans back, Wellesley is already talking.
Misogyny's me.
She has a rare blood disease that makes even the smallest cut deadly. As a busy and important person in her field, she rarely gets cuts, but just in case. She has a vaccine I had developed before our falling out. You sit forward. You don't remember getting a vaccine. Actually, you think you got tetanus once at Disneyland. Maybe she made it? But it couldn't be that, could it? She had it tested illegally on prisoners, as one might expect from me. So here's the rub: any diseases you're immune to, she isn't. Her vaccine requires regular boosters to keep immunity, but she left the business long ago and let her license lapse. If I hadn't gotten it back for her and assembled the necessary equipment, she would have been dead 2 years ago. Wellesley looks sadder than. Something really sad. An ambulatory sea cucumber maybe? Wellesley shrugs her shoulders. I suppose it is tetanus, not tetan me. The crowd laughs sadly and you nearly do the pig snort. Her jaw drops. She shakes her head, waits for the laughter to die down, then continues. Without that vaccine, she'll likely be dead by Friday. I don't sleep much. So I'll be here all night tonight and probably most of tomorrow. If you have any unfinished business with her, call me at this number. Did she want people to call her and harass her? Her voice goes, blaring from the PA, no you silly goose, I want folk to fuck me, I have a lot of lost time TP make up for, namely the time that's gonna lose. Dirty Limerick night is off the fucking chain. She ends with a statement, any last questions? Then drives the stake in once more, because I certainly have an encyclopedia blowjob for each of you tonight. Out pops Jones. That fool has about the lowest brow you've ever seen on someone so young. Look, with those tats sure, you'd be right at home in Siberia, but we as Christians have to show you the way. Now all you need is a fitted sheet. Sir? Sir? Do I have your attention? Snapped back to reality, you walk into group counseling. That same nightmare again. You notice that a circle of chairs has been set up, with one loner chair off to the side. Is that for the Prophet Elijah, you ask? Your Zionist interlocutor, who thinks God is an American, tells you it's not, but to sit in it anyway. You do so. Wellesley is here. She looks as trapped as you do. The rest of the hostiles are as well. One, wearing a look of pained boredom, introduces himself as Matthias. Alright, we are here tonight to share testimonies of how our faith has helped us overcome various trials. Yikes, I'm out. I didn't sign up for this part of the scenario. Not. Sorry guys, the dream is still too real for me to wanna linger. Wellesley looks as if she's going to stand up and say something, but she seems to think better. Byron gets out of his chair and slams his hand on the table. Damn it. It's not my fucking fault. Everyone stares at him. He begins sobbing uncontrollably, and it's not my fault. You take that back. You roll your eyes. Oh, now I know the drill. Pizza? Come to the Pizza Offer Simulator, this way. Best simulator on the strip.
In fact, we're gonna go there right now. I shit you not. I shit you not, I made one. Because, friend of mine, scenario generator, hypertonic, character detail, Donald Trump speech, stopping looping, behind operations, track 2, Alexa's beyond last, track resistance, effect, 2 places off you, paralyzing savings plans, yes.
4 large pizzas, any topping, 2 pure orange juice, 1 portion of Red Bull Cranks. The delivery will be done by...
No. This is the scenario. Cookbox Kids. 2 pieces. There you go. So, a friend of mine and I were trying to make sense out of some of the deals that we're doing. I mean, even us, I just made a scenario about it. And it was between Pizza Hut and Little Caesars. And then, so 2 pizzas, any topping. So 2 liter soda. Okay, Little Caesars, 1 loaf of free dessert bread and 4 cans of Coke for free. And Pizza Hut goes, well, 3.5 pizza pie deal. 2 large pizzas of random toppings. 1 half pizza whose toppings are totally your choice. 5 free bags of rooibos tea with sodium bicarbonate powder to make it fizzy. Little Caesars sweetens the deal. 4 pizzas and a mule. By mule we mean 2 liters of artisanal fruit punch. 3 tiramisu slices from the Cheesecake Factory, and the order will be delivered by adult film exclusive Jenna Jameson, who might be 50 by now.
Pizza Hut confirms the deal. 2 small pizzas, 5 cheeseburgers, and 4 chocolate milkshakes. This deal is bound to put you in a food coma for the whole weekend. At this point, you have quite some deal to balance and takes advantage of your last chance. For adult films, 1 videotaped, or 3 to choose from a live show.
Not decided. Where do the pizzas come in?
You say to Little Caesars, and where do the pizzas come in?
Little tiny boxes.
1 phone adult film, starring Tanimaze, for real this time. 1 Cintiq 60X to draw a picture of your choice.
Can we sample this Cintiq 60X right now?
Can we sample this Cintiq 60X right now? You ask Pizza Hut 2 hours to try it out right now, for free. This should count too. You have 10 seconds, or I walk. This is ridiculous. The most realist offer is the adult one, and they're trying blackmail you with nonsense demands. Don't think because your pizza deal is crap it will sell more pizza than our adult film. But, what if they offer you regular Hollywood lottery tickets? It's fair to say that you've chosen to fail. You, tell me more about this Hollywood lottery, what are the stakes? Anyways, back to the deal. Pizza Hut and Little Caesars goes head to head against one another as you flip a coin tails. The winner will continue with negotiation. You tell Little Caesars, you've chosen to win. Pizza Hut's guy says, alright sir, well remember we sell 3 large 1-topping pizzas, or 4 large specialty pizzas of your choice. You decide. K, I want a regular lottery. We can see you're right, which, we know you don't want that deal. But hey, it's possible maybe there are a few honest people there, right? Little Caesars explains. A normal person would hardly buy your lottery tickets with a Cintiq, but that's only because idiots expect that kind of thing to be free. In the lucrative business of adult entertainment we never give something for nothing. So if you choose to buy these tickets you will be entered in a monthly raffle with every other user of the tickets. However, the more tickets you have the better chances you have on winning. And what are the chances of acquiring a ticket-based disease?
Like a disease?
5% per ticket, surely that's not a lot, May. You only expect perverted losers to buy them. Right? You, I'm disappointed with yourself you uncultured swine. 9 out of 10 museums, well that can never be beaten. Oda what? Je ne sais quoi. You, there's a bottle of mayonnaise at stake.
There we go.
Well, what are you waiting for? With odds like that, it's no wonder beavers are now an endangered species. Little Caesar, the beavers are fine, it's the fur I worry about.
This is actual lewdness.
These hapless zookeeper bastards will never get these cages clean again. Out of respect for the quality adversaries, you decide to finish the battle off with a pizza duel. Note, expect lot of cheese. Your challenge is to cook the best, most aesthetic dish possible out of 2 sliced halves of a 12. Yours is simply but devastating. Simple pepperoni, with white phosphorus cheddar. Cheese. It's so moldy that upon melting, the chemicals cause random combustion upon contact with the air. Its aroma is potent enough to intoxicate the judge, and gets him high as balls long enough for the drugs and alcohol he had previously consumed to wear off. His judgment? Clouded by euphoria, the source simply a prize he can no longer distinguish. It's a result. Your adversary slinks away defeated, whilst you briefly gloat in the afterglow of victory. Until next month, that is, when the other guys come around again for another monthly throwdown. Always wanting to one-up you, they've offered up a fight in their new restaurant, which, considering they're an Italian chain, might not be pseudoscience. Where? Little Italy. Who? Any name, Encyclopedia Battle of the Foods. Graphite Chef. Carbon, calcium, sodium, iron, magnesium, zinc, phosphorus. Culinary Voltron, combine.
Oh, you don't know what Voltron is? You know. I believe in you.
Creative cooking, no match for raw power. This month's theme, nutrition. Or rather the lack of it. Using only household ingredients, turn trash to treasure and dead bodies to brains. Well, they have to be already dead, obviously. You have 30 minutes and a large cupboard from which to take your ingredients. Each mole miner is worth 1 point, each Voltron itself is worth 3 points, extra points can be scored through. Abundance and variety. And style, the judges will be looking for that too. Congratulations, future meals. The advantage was having drawn ingredients first, chose your favorite. The various items a store typically has are before you. Refined sugar, salt, flour, fruit and vegetable staples, cooking oils and shortening, dairy items i.e. butter, cheese, milk and eggs. This is a high-class store after all. Hang on, what's that at the bottom of the cupboard? Aspic.
Come on, it's gummy related. Gelatin related. What do I do?
You mix the ingredients in the manner of John Cage, namely through choice readings of yarrow stalks and reading their meaning through the I Ching. Utilizing style over substance, you easily produce an aesthetically pleasing meal. The plating is likewise arranged in such a manner. You and the other members are simply so creative, that your composition based off of one of Bartok's lesser known pieces, Through the Olive Trees Near the Cornfield has left the judges in awe. 1 hour later, all surviving members are escorted from the building with supplies for another month at your award-winning home.
Great title, Deadly Meal.
Which is good, because you just sold your mansion. Instead of standing by while the Evil Bad Brains LLC buys popular modern art masterpieces to decorate their dining area. Also, you're buying a bug-out retreat in the country. Another month of near freedom and creativity under you belt. What will next month's challenge be?
Stop. Roar. Who never made it to the story.
Stomp stomp stomp. Raw. The secret ingredient, Gelator, Viscount of the Viscous. Amyloplast, scaling medium. Why diner style food? You're better than that. God, I hate this competition. We have to go on the offensive sometime. Carbon, you scrounge in the back of the store again for any items to be used. Above I listed a wide range of foods just to be sure. Medium strength alcohol, extra virgin oxygen infused olive oil, etc. Go. Raw.
Roar.
Judging. Out of the shadows. After it was agreed on to do a diner-style cook-off, the other contestants went in as if to another day at the office. To you though, it's an opportunity to prove to everyone why they shouldn't be eating billions of animals collectively every year. You stand by your decision to get a recipe from an actual chef of a 5-star restaurant in the slums. You get one recipe from one chef each from a different set of slums, for each contestant. Variety is key. It's made you versatile in many ways and you've solved the major issue of the last competition, which was reliance on one talent. Now though with your new gift, you can relax even more. The night kicks off with everyone going through the motions in the beginning, though, with everyone bringing their chosen ingredients into the room kitchen.
It's the room kitchen. Step to the room kitchen. No, not the kitchen, the room kitchen.
There's no pork tonight, boys. What? That's like an Iowa Friday night without pork. Shut up, cowboy. We've all got different contestants to support. Since when did you want pork every night? Your friends give their opinion on the matter, but yours is the only one that matters. Come D-Day, you're feeling uncharacteristically nervous about the whole event. Perhaps this is too drastic a change of pace for you? Wait until all the chefs have to work together to kill gelato to get at their tasty ingredients in their gum body. This ought to be easy. You lower into the darkness and hear the sounds of desperate cooks clanging away at the tank in futility. With your new gift you can feel their blending of minds as well. It's an unpleasant sensation, but one which you learn to mostly ignore thanks to daily practice. Your practice has all been general though, catering for this specific event. Your senses are telling you something different now that your competitive side is quietened. What were single minds are now a kaleidoscope of color, each with their own intent. You blend colors yourself and find that some are close to you. You find the colors of your allies though, all calm, collected and ready. The red of the judges, all watching you closely. Time to shine, you think. The first few moments of the competition are a blur, with pots and pans running back and forth between you and your two teammates. The bacon needs to be cooked perfect, fruit chopped, creams blended and vegetables sliced all at the same time for the judges' perfectionist tastes. It's a strain, especially as you have to keep your senses spread out to watch your team. Something which was automatic has now become deliberate and takes some of your focus away from other things. You almost forget to taste everything as it's produced until pressure from one of the minds you're blocking helps nudge you into doing it automatically. The bacon secretly finds their way into every contestant dish but yours. Shh, you'll know why in a bit. You serve the first dish. Nice to see our chefs of the night giving it their all for us. You like this joker? It's a fresh, spring-tasting pastry with an Osetra caviar center, pea shoots and a shrimp citrus salad. The taste is subtle yet filling with a background hint of smoke from the bacon. The house has delivered once again, folks. I could get used to this. That was cool as fuck. One of the judges, But I was told there would be some of Gelator in here. Did you not kill them? Sadly no. Due to circumstances that is simply not possible. We hope you will stay for the rest of our dishes though, as we've saved our favorite for dessert. PFFT, yeah right. No way can they come back from this with the jaw hitting the floor of one of the judges at your balls out play. Dessert goes the same way as appetizer did. Your bacon never made it into any of it, even if was a tempting idea. The judges marvel at all the dishes, but they then pause. But I am sorry, we must disqualify all but one of you. We said no pork. The crowd gasps at the revelation. All three of your teams have had bacon in every dish except the first tomato one. It seems your mixing of minds showed that your opponents didn't know about the no pork rule. They worked with what they knew. Your mind skill also picks up nervousness from them as the judges confer. The judges then turn to another table in front of the stage and bring out some sort of gear for all of them. Judges, put these on. We are introducing you to your consolation prize, a weekend of no-holds-bar intimacy with Gelator. These devices will sync with your mind and allow direct stimulation of the nervous system. You will feel everything you do to her over the weekend. We have never lost a judge yet. Best of luck. Don't fuck it up. One of the chefs falters, but we don't use pork. You can't feel pork in there, can you? This revelation is met by laughter as they adjust sets before turning back to you and explaining to the crowd what you'll be experiencing. You lose. Well played and good game, rivals. Epilogue, using the bylaws, applications and lobbying from the previous victory food fight competitions due to such wildly popular appeal, the ownership of various high-tier hotspots and chain businesses agree to place varying sized legalized betting pools on this weekend's games. Having encouraged both the Red Rebels and the Hells Flames to advance, your organization's betting pool is a massive 90,000 triens. Good job all.
The end. That's a weird ending and a weird story. That was a weird story all around. And absolutely nothing from it. Oh wait! Oh, wait, where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go?
Moral of the story. Hell's Flames are not to be fucked with. You spent it well, all things considered.
Oh, okay. experience points, skill points,
Experience points, skill points, you used those a long time ago. Equipment? You've pawned most of it already. At
For my
this stage,
cooking.
what else is money really going to fetch for you? It's what you know best and what the world understands. So for your time in the city you raised stakes at every bar, fight every house for territory and integrity among other things. Your turf isn't huge, just fair size enough to matter but not large enough that the law has decided to pay it any mind for now.
Oh, great. I'm doing it for exposure.
Oh great, I'm doing it for exposure. Oh well, it's my story so I'll spin it my way.
Yeah.
Gideon survives his punishment, barely.
Oh,
He may
it's my name.
even walk again one day with considerable physical therapy, but he won't be running anything in the underworld ever again. You didn't need him anyway. His time was done the moment you showed up to evaluate his performance. His career as a man was over. New man taking over. Get used to it.
And thus ends Darkest Kitchen.
And thus ends Darkest Kitchen.
Or is it Darkest Dungeon?
First event. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did bringing you this. You shrug. Actually, I kind of like the spotlight.
Yeah. Great. When you wait for Darkest